Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into the 8th instalment of the Christmas Countdown. So here we go again, it's time to bring you another Christmas update. We're up to update number 8 now with our Christmas Countdown. After a pause for about a week due to this and that, we're ready to resume the countdown again. And I shall get time back for you in a moment. Just to say that first video today, our 6-day UK weather forecast. We've also released the detailed extended European outlook and 10 to 14 days as well. Wasn't able to do a live stream today, unfortunately. Hopefully we'll be live again very, very soon. Thank you so much, Richard, for our amazing Christmas updates gift. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much, Rich. Amazing. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much, my friend. Right, let's move over to Mr. Seller. And we're going to have a look at the CFS-V2. Once again, 12Z. No, we always use 12Z for our Christmas updates for no particular reason, and that's the one historically we've always used. It shouldn't make much difference which of the 4 CFS daily runs we use. Right, so remember, just looking for trains at the moment. We can't tell you what weather we'll be doing at 3 p.m. in the afternoon on Christmas Day. it's too far away. Sorry, everyone, it's too far away for that kind of detail. So looking for trends within the model. Now, let's have a look then. So starting off on the 8th of December, gradually the window time frame is narrowing down as we get closer to Christmas. Starting off on the 8th of December now, with a low pressure north of Scotland and bringing in quite a strong westerly wind, looking unsettled. Wet and windy there. We go into the 10th of December. We have this low pressure diving in on a southerly track. That's bringing heavy rain with it, possibly some snow on the northern edge. As that clears out of the way, the wind shifts round into a colder northerly, and then another low pressure diving in. So we call this cold zone out in northwest southeast alignment of a jet stream. These areas of low pressure bring cold rain to the south and potentially some snow up in the north. That low gets out of the way, but a ridge of high pressure builds in behind it. That gets us to the middle of December, where we're looking mostly dry, cold and frosty. And then beyond that, in towards the second half of December, we get this ridge building from the Azores high to eastern parts of Europe. Again, that will bring frosty, potentially foggy conditions into the second half of December. But milder southwesters are returning here to the north of the high, across northern parts of Britain. So up to the 20th of December now, approaching Christmas in a proper westerly, back into generally quite mild conditions. Right, let's get to Christmas then. So here we go. Low pressure bringing unsettled showery conditions through the 21st, 22nd of December. Quite cold and windy. And then the low pressure sort of digs in to the north and northeast as we get through into Christmas Eve. That brings in a strong push of northwesterly winds. There could be some snow coming in with those northwest winds as well, particularly into the north. In the south, probably most likely rain, sleet, but certainly looks cold enough for wintry showers. And as I say, some snow possible up in the north there on Christmas Eve. So quite a seasonal feeling Christmas Eve. Into Christmas Day, the next lows coming in from off Atlantic. So that is a milder, wet and windy Christmas Day, although that is coming to some quite cold air. So for the north, for northern Britain, possibly a little bit of snow mixed in down in the south. That will be, I'm afraid, cold rain on Christmas Day. Windy as well, with gale force winds developing on Christmas night into Boxing Day. So a proper wet and windy and quite chilly Christmas here. Right, beyond Christmas, we bring further areas of low pressure in. This is a really deep storm here, around 1,055 to, what am I talking about? Around 950 to 955 millibars there. I should have gone off on that tangent, should I? Around 950 millibars in that area of low pressure to the west of the UK and Ireland, bringing severe gales and a lot of heavy rain in the no man's land between Christmas and the New Year. Got another low, blimey, rolling in here. New Year's Eve to New Year's Day, very unsettled this CFS run, isn't it? So really wet, windy, stormy between Christmas and New Year, and these unsettled conditions lasting into the New Year as well. Goodness gracious me. Well, let's see what happens as we go further on into January. Well, now we get a bit of a break from the low pressures. Higher pressure begins to start building up from the south. That's bringing drier and colder weather as we come to the end of the first week of January and into the second week of the month. Oh, check this out. We've got high pressure building Scandinavia and winds are switching round into the east. So second week of January, much colder. Again, another CFS rub. It's going from much colder weather into January, with easterly winds bring bitterly cold air in from the east, and there will be snow showers coming in on those easterly winds as well. So very cold, very wintry, with heavy snow driving in from the east. A beast of the east unleashed there into January of the new year. It only happened a couple of weeks earlier, though. Never mind. Well, we go further on, and we're heading towards the middle of January. Still looking very cold here, very cold, wintry. Probably the snow risk easing off, but we're watching this low now in the Atlantic, but starting to come up against that block of cold air. So what's going to happen with that? Yes, there could be a snow event here. The milder air is struggling to get in towards the middle of January to dislodge that cold air. So as a result, that's the kind of thing that could result in a snow event. Eventually, though, milder air does start pushing through, but potentially not for long. We're back into cold northerly winds again as we go up towards the third week of January. All in all, looking really quite cold as we go through January with this CFS run, another run, going cold into January, perhaps back to something milder, wetter and windier again to the last week of the month. Okay, well that's your 8th Christmas update. Done and dusted, and quite an interesting one again. Generally milder, wetter and windier Christmas period up to New Year, and then into January, particularly that second week of the month. Bitterly cold air unleashed with beasts from the east, and the Scandinavian high easterly winds, and it's game on for a proper wintry spell of January weather. Few CFS runs have been showing that during Christmas update, so we shall see. It is a trend within the CFS. It might not verify, it might not come off, but the trend is definitely there. Right, okay, but Maya for Christmas, or Maya Dare for Christmas. Right, okay, that's it for your Christmas update. I'm now not sure when we're going to do the night Christmas update. There's so much going on at the moment. Sunday we've got the winter forecast to release, so I'm not sure if we'll do that as a premiere instead of a live stream, or whether we'll do it as a regular upload and then have a live stream. And I'm just gonna have to play it by ear and see how it all works out. But the night Christmas update will be coming up in the next few days. Let's put it that way. Right, okay. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks so much. Thank you so much, Richard, for Christmas updates gear. Thank you so much, my friend. And we'll end it all there. So you have a great rest of your Wednesday evening, and bye for now.